coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller.
He wants to go deep. He's got it down the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. To throw, it's Ramsey. Fires on the move. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, and it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. No signs of any kind of kickers that will leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Going for it all. Touchdown, Michigan. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes from Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Deep to shallow. That's why I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Using the quick game. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They went for the big play, avoided it, and it paid off.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job on the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Stanford wants to push the pace. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Working that left side. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Got some room after the goal line. Touchdown! To the air, it's Ramsey. Under fire. Showing off the arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it first and 10 in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lost the fire on second down. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. Making side adjustments here. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Michigan. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will... They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Cardinal. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Rushes on him. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's taking the deep shot. Wraps it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wolverine! And inside of it. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try along. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good team.
folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense making their way on the field to open this game. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kurt?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when you met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Over the middle, it's the cut. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power into the touchdown. And he takes it in. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver.
Bain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Making people miss. They get him down, but the take. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's another deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback still with the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of his defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Just to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
Decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a fly out of the wideout. And the sophomore QB, an inaccurate throw, threw it behind his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The back's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Took contact on the throw.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The pass rush closed. And it's incomplete. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the move now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. 2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Caught near the sticks. It's the Licata. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Fires it on the move. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll give it to the back. Could take it all the way. And that is a first down gain. Move. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play fake, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone.